I don't ever recall it ever being this steady. I looked at the figures before, and it seems like we have a lot of voters coming out, and I think part of that is because of the number of candidates that have followers that, and people are really intent on certain candidates that they want to move on in the process.
Mainers making their voices heard all across the state for yesterday's primary election. Now work to count the ballots in several races continues. The results for several state races we know now will be determined through ranked choice voting.
The process could take several days as Maine learns who will appear on the ballot this November. Our Christian Harsa has more.
Who gets to compete to call this place home in November is still up in the air, and it's going to be days before we know.
3 races, the Democratic primary for Congressional District 2 and both the GOP and Democratic primaries for governor, are split with no candidate reaching more than the required 50%. Right here. Now, at least those 3 elections go to ranked choice voting. Like in past years, the ballots from all of Maine's 487 municipalities are brought to one secure location under police escort. There, the ballots are organized and prepared to be tabulated by nonpartisan state election officials. The public and news media can watch the process in person and online. Chief Deputy Secretary of State Catherine McBrien says their goal is to have the ranked choice decisions finalized before June 19th.
So it's a multi-day process because it just takes a lot of time to not only bring all of those here, but also do all of that upload and that scanning and that hand counting and reporting. After all of that is entered, then we can run the tabulation formula. All at once, the computer goes through and it sees the number 1, number 2, number 3 vote, and it assigns them through until we get to 2 candidates and over 50%.
The computer tabulations take just a few minutes, but it's all that work beforehand that takes the most time, and that work is already underway. Maine State Police say they're already working on trying to get those ballots from around the state. In Augusta, Christian Harsa, News Center, Maine.